my dad and Cam today.
Isn't that next week?
No, it's today.
Oh, honey, I can't. I'm showing off that house to the Steelmans today.
No, you're not. We cleared your schedule for today a month ago, remember?
Oh, ow, my leg. I think I broke it. I might have to go to the hospital.
Phil,
Yeah?
you're going.
Fine.
So, tomorrow morning, I guess Claire and Gloria are making Phil, Cam, and I go to the shrink's office because they think something might be wrong with the kids. I don't know. But Gloria said she would have gone until she watched some TV documentary last week about Harry Harlow, and now she gets scared at the word psychologist. This is stupid. I don't have to be here.
Jay, sit down. I don't want to be here any more than you do because clearly I am a perfect parent and I don't really need this counseling, but...
Perfect parent? Says the man whose daughter got arrested.
At least my daughter knows the difference between genetics and homosexuality.
That's it. I'm done.
Jay, no. Come on, we're in this together. And if you won't stay for the love and friendship that we all clearly share, at least do it for Gloria.
Fine. But I'm not doing anything unless this shrink shows up.
Guten Tag, gentlemen.
I am Dr. Merrickson. I will be your therapist today. Now your other half has told me that you are having problems with the children. Please elaborate.
Listen, Dr. Erickson.
Merrickson?
Whatever, look. I really don't need to be here. I'm only doing it to make my wife happy. I've got a stepson, Manny. Great kid. Great future ahead of him, smart as a whip. So, we only really need to focus on my two son-in-laws over here.
I am to understand you have another son?
Yeah, Joe. But he's only a year old. Don't these problems you're talking about only arise in adolescence, when he hits puberty and that stuff?
Mr. Dumphy.
Pritchett.
Jay, tell me about your activities with young Joe.
You know, normal father-son stuff. Feed him, change him, read him a bedtime story.
Tell Merrickson, what do you do when he cries?
I personally prefer the method where you just let him cry it out. You don't soothe him. Gloria hates it, but I want to toughen him up. I don't want him to grow up to be a sissy.
Tell me, how does Joe react when he's scared or frightened?
You know, now that you mention it, he kind of keeps to himself. Even when we try to comfort him, like in a lightning storm or when he's scared, it's really difficult.
Well, your wife was very, very correct to seek Merrickson's help. Your son is going through the first stage of development. You see, your methods, his trust gone.
What is that supposed to mean?
You see, when the baby pops out of the womb, it looks around at the world and thinks, "Can I trust you?" It quickly learns that the way it communicates to mothers go wah wah wah, and the mother goes, "What is going on? Why are you crying?" And the baby has poop everywhere, and the baby learns that if the poop's cleaned up, the world's okay. But if the poop stays, the baby's broken for the rest of its life, and it's just everything's right.
Now listen here, buddy. You don't have to tell me how to parent. I've spent my entire life raising kids, that's all I've done. I've raised two perfectly good children who now are married and have two perfectly healthy families.
We will see. But, is it Cam? Cam, let's go to you. I understand you're having troubles with your daughter.
According to Mitch, but Lily is a heavenly little 5-year-old girl and I couldn't ask for a better daughter.
It's because she only does whatever he does, like she's a mime following his every move.
And that's a bad thing?
No. Phil is right. Lily's at a time of her life where she's starting to become more independent. Tell me, before she started this copycat behavior, was she a curious kid, asking questions a lot?
Oh my gosh, like you wouldn't believe, but they weren't really important and I didn't have time or patience to answer them.
You see, that's the problem!
I'm sorry, what?
You see, Lily is going through the third stage of mental development, where she is balancing between initiative and guilt. And as she asks her questions and no answers come, she starts to lean towards guilt. And as no answers are given, she leans more and more towards guilt until she is done. No more questions, no more initiative, she just sits there. She's just like a statue.
Well, that's just ridiculous. She sees me as a role model.
Your ego, it's like a needle, and her self-esteem is like a balloon. If you keep up this attitude...
My God, last week she told me she didn't think she deserves dessert, and she wouldn't tell me why, but now it's clear. I'm a failure of a parent.
Hey, it's okay. Not all of us can be perfect fathers. You can only just one day hope to reach the level of parenting that I have.
Phil, tell me about your daughter. I hear your wife is very, very troubled.
Well, Haley has been the most difficult of my trio, but we've worked it out.
Really?
Okay, maybe we haven't made as much progress as we would have liked to, but it's really
Tell me about Haley's future plans. Actually, tell me about her high school life. Was she part of any friend groups? Maybe interpretive dance or drama or theater?
My Haley was so popular. She never just had one friend group. First she went goth.
It reflects who I am.
Then she became an all-star cheerleader.
It reflects who I am.
Followed by a more artistic phase.
It reflects who I am. But who am I?
Then she kind of just kept to herself.
Reflects who I am.
You see, Mr. Dunphy, well, this is the case for many teenagers. This is not the case for your daughter. She is floating from group to group looking for her niche, and she cannot find it. She feels isolated. She feels alone. She does not know who she is inside.
Well, I'm sure she'll... Oh my God. I ruined my baby girl. She's my oldest, my pride and joy. If I can't raise her right, how am I supposed to raise the younger two? Oh God, I'm a terrible father. What have I done?
Now hold up a second. Say this foreign nut job is right and there's some problem with our kids. Who's to say that's our fault? There's got to be plenty of things that can cause this.
On the contrary, Mr. Pritchett, each one of you are the problem. All of you have developmental issues.
What's that supposed to mean, Sonny? We're grown men.
All of you also have a developmental fallacy. You struggle with generativity. You're showing signs of stagnation. As you see that you put so much effort into raising your family, and all of your families suck, you realize that you've added nothing to society. This is putting you into a stagnant state. You have become nothing but a self-centered couch potato.
Alright, that's enough. I'm sick of this crap. Are you proud of yourself? All you've done for the last half hour is spew garbage. Heck, you even made my son-in-law here cry. Both of my son-in-laws.
Alright, Mr. Pritchett, please calm down. Sit down, we have a lot of work to do.
No, hold on. You listen to me. These two and myself have both lived happy and fulfilling lives and raised beautiful families. And judging by the lack of photos in this office, I can't really say the same for you, sir.
Okay, Jay, that was a little uncalled for.
No. You know what's uncalled for? Paying you for help for you just to tell us that we're terrible parents. What gives you the right to be so high and mighty? What have you done in your life? Hell, I don't even think you're a real therapist. I don't see a certificate.
Alright, you know what? You're right! I'm not a therapist! And you know, my accent's fake, I didn't tie this tie, my mom did, alright? I regret my life. I wanted to be an interpretive dancer, but my mom said, therapy's where the money is, alright? I regret my entire life.
Well, I feel a whole lot better now. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Doctor. I think we'll be going now.
Wait, can you give me a 5-star review on Yelp?
It was cool seeing Jay defend us like that. You know, kind of Papa Bear style. I'm proud of him. I think my parental attitude is really rubbing off on him.
I really admire Jay for stepping up for the family like that. You know, I used to doubt his love for the family, but now there's no doubt in my mind he really loves us.
I just really want to get out of there.